Well, we just talk about Origin.
Week 3.
Yeah.
Week 3 of the potty, and we're coming off a recent robbery.
Disgusting, really.
Mm-hmm.
Despicable.
He just came out and said, it's about me, not the 60,000 in the crowd. I'm going to blow penalties, do whatever I want, get the money from Munster, from Queensland, all of them.
Millions of fans. Just ruined.
Yep. Ruined the game.
Just for a couple of $100 million. Just so
And he can't even spend that money on a haircut. That's the worst bit about it.
Yeah.
But I can't talk about hair because I've got red hair. Anyway.
What's worse? Put it in the comments.
It's not only red on top.
You got red cheeks.
Do I know the red cheeks of the game? No, welcome back, guys. This is week 3 of the potty. Yes, we did get robbed. Yes, we're still getting over it. It is a week later, and you're probably going, these guys are a bunch of sooks. And yes, we're going to sook. We're allowed to sook. Because, game 3 is 13 plus. It'll be, Mitch was saying earlier in the green room, he reckons -5 penalties. We might put a wager in on that.
Yeah. I guarantee
Just
you.
penalties or
just penalties.
well?
So no, I'm not counting 6 against. Just penalties. I can almost guarantee there'll be less than 5.
And they don't want us to go toe to toe without the penalties, mate.
Nah, did you see the second half without the penalty? Put the whistle away.
We don't even need to talk
almost the
about
greatest
game
comeback of all time.
Game 2 is pretty average. No one really watched it.
Yeah, it's cute. 2-point win.
I put it on, had a look, and I was like, pretty average.
Led by fucking 20.
Yeah. All I want to say is Stefano. I think that would be the only change. Who are you changing?
For New South Wales?
Yeah.
Yeah, just Stefano. I think we missed Barnett big time. His carries.
Keon straight in?
For Stefano, he's probably the next in.
If you pick Stefano, do you start him and Max to the bench?
Nah, I think I still start with Maxi because he's had 2 games now. I think game 3 is going to be.
I'm playing him more mess on what we did.
Yeah. Oh, fucking hell. What's the point of doing that?
Yeah, I don't know. Stefano got caught. He's too slow.
Yeah. Fuck.
But I've never gone, holy crap, this has been a mad game for Stefano.
No, but everyone did that before he got picked. Everyone knew how he plays.
Yeah.
Everyone sees how he plays week to week. Didn't change.
If Bellamy's not there, he doesn't get picked.
No.
That's the only change, though. I think we're fine toe-to-toe going at him.
Yeah. I think he needs to pick him. That's the only change I'd make. I wouldn't be surprised if he makes no changes, though.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if he just runs out with that same team.
Yeah.
Gives them another crack.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Queensland change anyone?
Do you think they have to? They won. I don't think they'll change.
I don't know. They know what they're up against coming in game 3
in Sydney.
Yeah, and refs fair. So
yeah,
I don't know. I've been hearing heaps of talk about Ponga.
Yeah,
like
you don't change
Ponga.
something that vital though. I would make a little change. I'm talking like
the only other player
Mo for Horsburgh.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think that happened. They might put Horsburgh on the bench or something like that.
Did you get rid of Ponga? Who do you put in?
No, I don't know. No, I'm just saying I heard like.
Would you get rid of Ponga?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't change the team at all. They just beat.
We'll talk about it later on with the Knights game, but
yeah, they just beat New South Wales. If it was me, I wouldn't change the team at all. But
yeah,
Billy does weird shit. So
he does do weird shit.
I don't know. Maybe see after this weekend. Yeah.
Smithy might be back.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
But yeah, game 2 got robbed. Game 3 is going to be an absolute smoke show.
Yeah.
I know we said that about game 2, but we didn't know that Asher Klein was going to come out with a maroon jersey on.
We're not worried. That's it. Game 2 is cute.
Yeah.
Keep it alive. It's all about the money.
All right, enough about Origin. Origin next week, we'll hype it up.
Mm.
We'll get pumped. We'll give you our predictions and everything. But we're back to NRL, and it's been good getting back into it.
Mm.
I thought there was a couple of games on the weekends I really liked. But to start off with, I'll put on my story. You got any time during the week, just DM me your takes, your wildest takes. We did it last week. We'll do it again. I'll answer them. You're anonymous. We're not going to throw your name out there. It can be the wildest take, and we'll answer or we'll take our opinion on it. We've had a few more listeners come in. There's some goodies in here. The first one, Knights go on a run and make the 8.
Well, I want to talk more about the Knights when we obviously when we review their game, but they've done it before, right?
Yeah.
Like they did it in 2020.
If you're ever going to do it, it's in this comp at the moment.
It's
wide open.
When we was talking in the green room before, I think it's from 6th to 14th is separated by like 2 points or something.
Yeah, it's wild.
So it's
cool.
the most open competition I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like genuinely, there's probably like 6 or 7 teams that could win the comp, I reckon. And any team that gets in the 8 this year, I know like you sort of say you have to make the top 4 to win the comp. I don't think it's like that this year. I think any team that's in the 8 is got a fair crack at it this year.
But no one's outside like obviously Raiders and probably the Dogs being biased. No one's been consistent.
No.
So
which leaves it so open.
Yeah.
And it's been a long time since the Raiders and Dogs have been in do or die footy. Last time for the Raiders, 2019. And that goes up a gear. And like we've seen what the Raiders and Dogs can do this year, and they're playing really good. It's just, can they kick it up to that next gear, which the other teams have done in multiple years? The Storm, Panthers, they all get in those do or die games. They know what to do.
Yeah, I think the Dogs last year with that Manly thing would have broken a bit. So
I still think you have to. I'm still genuinely think you have to make the top 4 to win the comp. Like that second chance really does, save you. But
especially with the home game.
Yeah, but there's no reason why the Knights can't. They win 2 more games, they're back in the 8, and that's for every team from 14th to 9th. They win 2 games, they're back in there.
I think a massive play of this is how long Fletcher Sharp's recovery is.
Yeah,
like a ruptured spleen and kidney.
Yeah, they were saying it's like car crash victims.
Yeah, it's
like,
wild.
Holy, all from falling on his elbow.
Been a few victims in Newcastle this year.
Yeah,
but it just fell on the footy. What are these Steedens made out of?
Yeah,
fucking steel Steedens.
Yeah, bricks.
Next one. Look, I've looked over these takes. You're just hitting it raw.
What about takes?
We got Tom Starling is a better dummy half than Reece Robson. I think fuck no.
No, I wouldn't say fuck no. They're 2 totally different hookers.
Yeah.
What are we comparing? Like defense is 100% Robson, right? The defense is Robson, speed Starling. Like they just you got 2 different hookers. But I rate Starling. He's a gun. Robson's been doing it for a long time now. Right?
The reason why
Starling was in and out. Like Starling wasn't
the
starting hooker for the Raiders at the start of the year. He probably wasn't even in the plans. He's had a gun year, but Robson was number 9.
I think people take for granted how solid Robson is, even in the
he could play lock,
but not just solid he's fucking. He's jacked.
He's a gun, yeah.
But as in solid, as in if he's gone, you have to restructure the whole team. Like if he's out, you're picking 2 hookers immediately.
Yeah, if you want a bloke that just
other than Brayley's,
or if you want a bloke that just does his job and will do what he's told 100%, it's him.
And I think being up at the Cowboys kind of gives him a bit of in the shadows. Like he's going to Chooks next year. He's going to be in the limelight. I think people are going to be like, oh, he's actually genuinely a gun. Like people think he's a gun. Like obviously he's getting picked in Origin, but they're going to be doing he's actually quality.
Yeah. So to answer your question, no, I don't think Starling's better than Robson. But Starling is a good player.
Yeah. And we got the last one. Ben Barber had the greatest season of all time. Great take.
2012 Barber?
Great take. Yeah. Well,
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
You reckon?
Yeah,
better than Tommy Turbo? Yes. Better than...
Ben Barber did it for a whole season. I know Turbo did it for 17 games. Ben Barber did it for a whole season.
Yeah.
That 2012 Barber was something else. I still remember like it was yesterday. The try from against the Storm.
Yeah.
Where he ran full field from the end goals.
Chipped it to Morris.
Yeah, and the put down on the dead ball line where he had to grab it from outside and bring it back.
That was the year before. That was that year. But he was a gun. I was saying it the other day. When's the last time a player at fullback where they've done a downfield and you go, I genuinely don't know if he's going to run the length. Like, he literally, every time there was a downfield, whenever he picked it up, you're going, this could be anything.
Yeah, he could score here.
Yeah.
And against the Storm.
Yeah.
Who's doing that?
Yeah, and I think it was Smithy with the high attack. Like, he
Billy Slater came across.
Slater?
Yeah, Slater was fullback, came across and jammed him. Yeah. What a crop.
We can't say it too loud.
Yeah.
But yeah, there are our takes. So if you got any take, I reckon I'm going to go out there and make a take, and then we're going to talk about him very next. I think Tarpany is on par with Haas.
Oh.
I think if Tarpany's in the Origin arena,
that's what hurts him, man.
I reckon he's par with Haas.
Hurts all the international players that aren't allowed to play. You know, it sucks and there's no fixing it because there's no good fix. But there's generally so many players that would have been gun at State of Origin that just cannot play because of international.
Yeah.
You know, and
who's one player you wish could play Origin over any time? My first.
I'm glad Tom Lolo didn't play.
Who?
Tom Lolo.
Oh yeah,
because he would have ripped. He would have ripped for Queensland. Yeah,
yeah.
He would have carved and he would have added into that super squad.
And that's probably 17, 18, 19.
Yeah, it would have carved.
And that's when what's it called? That's when we started to get out. That's when we won back to back 18, 19. So if he was locked then, maybe we don't do that. The one I reckon that was built for it and would have been New South Welshman is Sam Burgess.
Oh yeah, I was about to say. I was thinking that.
That'd be fucking.
He would have been done for New South Wales.
Yeah,
there'd be no 8 in a row.
Nah, Nah, it's wild. I'd still go GI over Sam Burgess if I could pick one of them for the Blues.
Yeah, he's from New South Wales, dog.
Grub.
What a grub. All right.
Yeah, I reckon Tarpany though on par with Haas.
Yeah, I think
if Tarpany's playing,
I think the casual NRL fan would say no, fuck no, like Payne. Casual Broncos fans would say fuck no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he gets the chance to play Origin, I reckon it changes a lot of people's minds.
Oh yeah, he's a freak, and he does it week in, week out. You know, but isn't it wild that he was on the outer last year, and his missus came out and said, you know, not getting treated well and shit like that. He was nearly gone from the Raiders. You imagine if he left the Raiders, like Papa's nearly done. If he left the Raiders too, they're in all sorts.
Yeah.
Now he's nearly their next captain.
Yeah. Or he's locked in. He's an absolute gun. What was I gonna say? Fuck, mind blank. No, I'm cooked.
Yeah, no. Apart from those two, I don't think there's many other. Well, if we're forgetting them, let us know in the comments.
But if he's playing, sorry, that was what I was gonna say. If he's playing for a big city team outside of the Raiders, like if he's doing this for the Chooks, or is he's doing this for Para, it is like he's all over the news lines. He's absolute gun.
Well, he was at the Storm, wasn't
he? Tarpany?
Yeah.
No, it was at Knights.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Another one that Knights let go of.
Yeah.
But that leads us into the first game. Tigers Raiders Thursday night at Campbelltown. And we have the full-time score was 16-12.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Raiders,
I made a prediction. Sorry, I just want to say, look, I made a prediction, my bet at the start of the week. I thought after about the half an hour mark, I'm cooked here. They were 13 plus after about 30 minutes. I think they were down 16-0. And I thought, I'm in big trouble with these bets, in big trouble. But they managed to claw their way back, the Tigers. And I don't know what it is about Campbelltown. Like, they love playing at Campbelltown. There's one real take that I...
But are you saying that Raiders love playing Campbelltown? Because Tigers' record at Campbelltown is dog shit.
No, they get up for them, though.
Yeah, but they get up over the L.
Yeah, they get up for it, though. That's why I'm like, they'll fight here.
I wake up in the morning and want to lose there. That's why they don't want to play.
Yeah, but they love it. They love playing there. It's fucking good ass. That's why I backed them. That's why I backed them 1-12. Yeah. Nah, the only take the take that I got from that game is I know Luai is their $1 million man, and they expect him to ice games and win them. And now that Galvin's gone, it's sort of all on his shoulders now. And yeah, the poor bloke's just trying to do too much at the moment. He's trying to put them all on his back and carry him, and that's only going to burn him out. It'll be interesting to see what happens this weekend because he's gone 5'8".
Yeah, I like it. I reckon it's
a good move.
Fainu's he's set. He's good. Mason, he just gets found out defensively. He's too small of a body, but every time Fainu comes on, he's dangerous. And if he can control the team, Fainu, and let Luai play Panthers Luai, and just float and do whatever he wants to do, that changes their whole setup. Yeah. Like, unfortunately, Buller's out for a little bit. Mason goes to the back, but Mason is a fullback.
Might be a blessing in disguise.
He's on 5'8", yeah.
Might wake the two halves up a little bit, because they rely on Buller a lot too. So, and
Buller's off contract. If Mason comes out and brains it at fullback,
I don't think the Tigers let Buller go.
No, I wouldn't let him go either. But
that's my take from that game. Raiders just put the Q in the rack.
They just had to do it.
I don't think they were ever in doubt, sort of, but they just put the Q in the rack there once they went up 13+ and just went sort of, we're done here. We can pack it up.
But the Tigers, I don't know what it is between this game and the Cowboys game. It's like they need to get getting smoked to go, let's play now. Like, fuck, start better. Yeah. Like, come out of the blocks.
Yeah.
Fire up. Like, go after someone's head or something.
You think they're getting trained like that. Like, they can't, when, how many times have Tigers run people down? They're always there or thereabouts at the end. But, yeah.
They've lost so many games.
It must be hard being a Tiger supporter. Obviously, it is hard being a Tiger supporter, but
fucking spoons.
But just, never being able to fucking put a team away. Never starting quick.
Never relax.
Going up 20-0 going, this is mad, We got a bit of breathing room. It's their games are always 2 or 4 points away all the time. Which is gotta be fucking.
Alright, there's a couple of brain fades. That's Skelton pulling the hair. I love Skelton. He's he has the potential to be genuine freak winger. And for the Dogs, he was elite. Jamming blokes. Scoring match. Just running over top of people. But fuck me. You're ahead by you're behind by 4. You need to score points. You've got the ball. And you just fucking hair pulling. Ragdoll savage.
Yeah, dumb move.
Yeah, stupid.
Just dumb.
The other thing, Raiders run home. Oh, man. Have you seen it?
No.
They still have another... I reckon they're minor premiers. This is their run home from now. So they go Knights, win. Dragons, win. Bye. Eels, win. Knights, win. Dragons again. So they got Knights and Dragons twice. Then they got Manly, tough one, 50-50. Probably more landing on the Raiders, obviously. Bye. Panthers, win. Tigers again. And then Dolphins.
That's a great run.
The only team they verse in the top 8 on the run home is the Panthers right now. That is wild. And they're $2.60 minor prems.
And they got a buy up their sleeve?
They've got 2.
2 buys up their sleeve?
2 buys up their sleeve.
Fuck, no excuses.
I reckon they get in there. I reckon they get it. They come first. I reckon they get the Dogs. Dogs have got a tough run. I reckon I'm going them to win the mine premiership.
Raiders.
Yeah.
Raiders.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good run. You just hope they don't get complacent, sort of, or burn out. You see teams do this. You see a lot of teams after Game 3, after State of Origin, sort of do that burnout. After they haven't got a lot of players in Origin, like Huddy.
Huddy's injured. Huddy's injured too now.
I thought they said they rested him. I saw that they rested him this weekend.
I just saw him out, so I thought it was just out.
No,
if they're resting him,
I just read that they rested him.
Yeah,
so
okay.
That's good. Give him a spell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it is good for the Blues, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rest him up too if you're versing the fucking Knights.
Knights will get him, mate.
At McDonald Jones.
Knights at home, they'll get him.
Mate, Brady Best masterclass.
Yeah.
He's a freak. We'll get on to him though.
Tigers Knights back to back. How lucky.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
that's why I got him one on premise, mate.
Getting spoon fed. It's like 2019 all over again.
Oh,
huh?
Ricky and Adam O'Brien.
Yeah, right. Haven't had Ricky blow up in like 10 weeks.
Because they're fucking winning, mate.
In 10 weeks.
They come out and lose and he'll get a fine straight away.
Yeah. It'll be someone's fault.
Imagine he's being his son, though. Holy shit. Imagine being his son and you have a shocker. Normal players cop it.
Sprayed in the change room, then sprayed at home.
Yeah, yeah. On the way home. Fuck. No Mickey D's. Next one. Alright. That game, it was alright. Thursday night. It was actually not that bad. It was pretty entertaining with them coming home. But that was the Tigers Raiders. Next game, Warriors Panthers. What a shit game.
I know a lot of people were surprised at this outcome. Not me. Not me, man. That's what it is. That's what we do. That's what the Panthers do, mate. Saw an ambush coming a mile away. Except for Warriors, they didn't see it coming. They were up for this. Nah, in all seriousness,
are the Warriors washed?
Being a yes. In all seriousness, as it, like, I'm the biggest Panthers supporter you meet. I didn't think we'd get smashed, but I thought we'd stay in it. And, you know, like, wrestle it out for a little while, and then the Warriors would run away with it at the end there. But yeah, pleasantly surprised that the Panthers Reggie's got the job done.
And you're going to get smoked this weekend.
No, we're not going to get smoked, mate.
But yeah, I have a lucky win for the Panthers.
Lucky? There's no luck involved, mate. There's no luck involved. Yeah, that was all skill.
Warriors off night. We'll be back.
Is that a skill issue for the Warriors?
Skill-based issue. But yeah, supposedly they're calling Lecker my ball sack now.
Well, yeah, play like that and don't get nicknames, mate. Fucking hell.
Sorensen carved up, absolutely ran a mark.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Preston.
Yeah, right, Scotty hip drop Sorensen. He loves it.
We got a question for you guys out there. Mitch and I had this debate before this podcast started. I'm an avid dog supporter. He's obviously a massive Panthers fan. And I am adamant that Preston is a better player than Sorensen. I'm adamant, Jacob Preston, you're a better player than Scott Sorensen.
Who did you say?
Jacob Preston. He's better.
He plays for the Dogs.
What? Shut the fuck. If you put Presto, prime, both in their prime, just individual players, take away the accolades, prime Presto, don't take recency bias because of this weekend.
No. We'll put
prime Presto is better than Sorensen.
Alright. Can you bring up Presto's international games for us?
Who cares about fucking international? Presto will be Australian captain.
Please. Fuck.
He will be.
He will be. We'll see.
He will be, mate.
That's all we'll see.
He's a gun.
We got one international versus 50 NRL games.
Fuck, how hard is it to make the Kiwis? They just got smoked by Panthers B-grade.
Yeah, I wish we could play the Warriors every week. That'd be mad. We'd be coming first. Fuck.
But seriously, Presto.
Yeah, no, I stick by what I said. Fuck no. Sorensen's way better.
Nah.
Alright. Anyway, moving on, because that's fucking shit, eh?
Nah, it isn't.
So,
yep. I forgot the score. I forgot to say it, at the start of it. I knew the score was 28-18. Lucky it wasn't more. Yeah. That late try at the end kind of made it seem a bit closer than what it was.
It was pretty close to the majority of the game. There's only Panthers got a couple of late tries at the end there to sort of do it. A couple of Chan's, like, uncharacteristic stuff, like the high ball that he let bounce and Alamotti scored. Like, Chance doesn't do that. And, you know, the intercept from Milky Jenkins.
Oh, yeah, that was
try time every day of the week. You know, 9 times out of 10 they score that try there in the corner. They go up front then. You know, so
just quietly, Todd was lucky to get his job back on the wing with Milky acting up.
My boy, player, Milky. Shit,
Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah, he's running amok. Alamotti's back to reserve grade because Jenkins is carving.
Yeah.
He didn't even have a job at the start of the year. He didn't have the job. He's playing Div 2.
Yeah.
And now he's still in the NRL.
I wish
I wish I played Div 2.
It's just that step up looks too good.
Yeah, it's too much for me. I can only play reserves.
But yeah, as I said, Panthers very lucky. Warriors off night.
Warriors got nothing to worry about. That'd be sweet.
Yeah.
I bounce back this week. Hopefully, prime the Bronx.
Yeah. Fuck. Ruin them. All right. Next game. Knights 26, Dolphins 20. Just one of those games. Knights can make a game very fucking boring. Nah, the end was good. The end was good, but they can just like you've got the Dolphins coming off like sensational games, like bang, guitar, like it was mad to watch.
Yeah.
I put this on, going, I can't wait for this spanking, and then I was just like, fuck,
what the hell is going on?
The ending, it was a lead at the end though. I'm not gonna lie, but they just hold on. And Ponga, when games are on the line, how many times does he step? I know we give it to him with the. Like, we're talking about it with Origin, where he's potentially under threat. Yeah. And this year he's been pretty average.
Yeah.
But every time a game's like, you got to be there to win it, he just comes alive.
Yeah.
I think he just thrives under
He loves pressure.
Yeah.
He loves pressure. But you know what I reckon brings the vibes to them, and every time they play. Best. It's the only time that I actually like watch the Knights play is when Best is playing. Yeah, he's a freak.
He's absolutely.
And they go up another gear when he's playing. I don't know what it is, but every time he runs out, they just look better.
I think he's got the same fucking piss as Cherry.
Yeah. And
that bloke...
They're actually watchable when he's on there. Yeah. And he's out there. But NRL, don't ever try and sneak Knights in on a Saturday afternoon again. It ruined my whole weekend. Play them on Wednesday morning.
I think if Cleary was out, did Katoa miss his chance to kind of... like put his foot down? You're versing the Knights. You got to put him to bed.
Well,
he wasn't bad. He had a couple of good pills there, but like
the next basically three in line after Cleary in Hines, Katoa, and Reynolds. Oh, sorry, four. Let's name four, and the Warriors halfback. Metcalf, right? They're probably the next four best halfbacks in the comp. Yeah, right. They all had. Yeah, shockers. They were all off.
Reynolds was good.
No, yeah, but for the last 20 minutes, though, yeah, right? Yeah, they just weren't there. But they all seem to.
Rules that out,
like
depends how he comes out though. If he's looking scratchy,
he won't this weekend. After he gives the dogs a bath, he'll be straight first picked again. So, I don't know. It's hard to say. Katoa is still a gun. Like he's a freak, and I really don't want this to happen again to the Dolphins, but they do love a fall off. Like they've had a couple of good wins, and Wolfie said it last week. He's like, after their big win, he's like, this doesn't mean shit if we fall off next week. Yeah. And what do? Like that'd be hard to take that one. They lose to the Knights. Like
I was thinking they're gonna break their record again for most points. Yeah. But how many fucking injuries they got?
Yeah.
Now Bostock and Kafusi.
Yeah, Bostock's a big one too. Bostock's been scoring all their tries.
He's been putting nuts on necks.
Yeah. No more nuts on necks this year.
Yeah.
That sucks.
It's a sad day.
You'll have to be at home now.
Cooking. We see you cooking. Can you cook some good knee recovery juice, please? Get back. Get better. See you next year, buddy. We miss your nuts on neck. Wish it was your nuts on my neck.
Guilty.
Next game. Rabbits Storm. What a game. AJ 4. As soon as I looked at this game, I looked at Alex Johnson over $2 anytime, and I said yes, thanks. And the rest of my fucking multi, nothing happened. No, seriously though, that start from the Storm, I thought it was gonna be 60 zip. Yeah, I haven't seen a dummy half run upright over the try line on the attacking the try line. He was a meter out and he upright went over the line. Like you dive it literally walked through Havili.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was like, this is gonna be a spanking.
Yeah, it was terrible. Same thing. I thought after that first try, I was like, it's gonna be a long night. But this game just goes to show if Rabbitohs are full strength for a season,
Especially
they can win the comp.
I said it before. It's such an open season. If they have all their players back, they
get Guns back this week.
It's not Cam Murray though.
No, yeah. So they're no chance. Yeah. So this week they get. So Walker, Graham, and Mamazelos all back this week.
Oh, not the Mamazelos.
Yeah, Mamazelo.
When's Cheese due? He wouldn't be long off. It's been like 9 months.
Yeah, fuck, I don't know.
Get the cheese in there.
I haven't heard. Yeah, we love cheese.
Someone's been pecking at my cheese.
Someone's had a nibble at me cheese.
Bring the hectic. Just playing with it. Fuck ACL.
Yeah, they need.
But yeah, it was literally Latrell versus Storm for moments there.
Yeah, fuck.
How good's
Latrell's cutouts?
Oh,
like he can do them standing still, full man cutouts. Yeah,
I've never seen a big boy pass like
fucking
that.
freak.
Except from yourself. The end there, that grubber though, like just balls on a dime.
Hot.
To Mumra, yeah, it was. It was
hot.
very hot.
Yeah.
And Bellamy blowing up was the highlight.
That's the best thing ever. I know I've seen heaps of comments of it, but give the people what they want. We want Bellamy Cam.
Oh,
I would just watch that. I wouldn't watch the game. I just watch Bellamy Cam.
If we don't get a Cam, can we get one of those screamer meters? So you don't have to say you can't play what he's saying. They'll get cancelled. But like, it just picks up.
Oh, just bleep him out. Like remember when Fox Sports did ref cam?
Not live.
What do you mean?
You can't bleep him out live.
No, it's not live anyway. Have you been to the game?
It's
like 10 seconds behind anyway. Yeah, they can bleep that out.
If they blip it out, they'll just go up to his box and it'll be... Blip, 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 blip.
What do they do? What's he doing?
No, what I want is one of those screamer meters. So they got the sound thing in there, and it's like, the crowd meters.
Yeah.
If he's going off, I just want to go like that, just ram.
You know what I'd pay? You know what I'd pay for him if he was on what's the one where you can pay like a celebrity?
Press red.
No, what's the one where you can pay a celebrity to give you a mention?
Cameo.
Yeah, what if you did a cameo of Bellamy just spraying you?
Why would I do
or you
that?
send it to someone to just spray you. What if you just wake up like you're on a fitness journey or something like that? You need a big spray just to get up.
Why would I pay someone to get sprayed when my missus does every weekend?
Fair enough. He'll have a good spray.
But yeah. The other funny bit that I just have a note here. Is Bellamy due for a heart attack prior to retiring? You can't keep that up. He
needs a stress ball or something in there, or like someone
that's getting pegged.
Yeah, or someone like they just get a Chinese masseuse in there. The game's not just doing that the whole time.
Have to be Chinese.
Just any masseuse, any masseuse. I didn't mean Chinese masseuse. Just any masseuse. Get in there. Chinese are the best one. They get in there. Massage as well.
The only thing getting pegged.
Yeah. Release some tension.
The other thing that cracked me up was Munster post game where they're like, "You weren't set up for field goal. Did you want to run it?" And he goes, "Yeah, lucky Pappy was there and he wanted the bloke was just gonna take a run." You're 10 meters out in front of the post.
He was probably screaming for it too.
Let's run it.
And he would have head up. Nah, but that
very much
like that last play. That Fonlongo try, where he set it up, assist. Like, first of all, that should have been a penalty at the other end on Kepi. Like, that's a penalty of the week, right? And they give those all the time.
They decided to hold the whistle on a couple. Well, they're like this week.
One week it's every contact to the head is a penalty no matter what. Well, and fans just do the like he clipped him. You know it's going to be a penalty anyway.
4 weeks ago, that's a sin.
Yeah, but we don't agree with them. We just go, that's the rule now. And then the next week you come out and go, some of them we'll let go, some of them we won't. Like, make your mind up.
It was because it was a pressure moment.
It's a fucking penalty every other week. Yeah, but it's a fucking
kick it down the other end and it's game on. Well, and then were the Rabbits ahead at that point?
No, I think it was tied up. It was tied up. Yeah, it was tied up, and then Latrell had to launch it downfield. Yeah, and it just goes to Fonlongo, and he just goes crank. Gone.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Farlonger is so exciting.
Oh yeah, it was a bad miss. Like it was I'm not making excuses for the miss, but yeah, it should have been a penalty, and Rabbitohs go up the other end.
For how long they needed to do, they let in 4 AJ tries.
Yeah.
Just talk about AJ. We're gonna rush.
He's trying to get him across the ball. Oh fuck, I'm all for it, mate. He's trying to get him to break the record.
Yeah.
Yeah. Far long goes for the boys.
He'd probably rush the field if he scored too.
Yeah.
He would run over and hug him.
Yeah, probably.
Would you? Surely NRL allows it. We saw that with Buddy Franklin in the AFL.
Oh yeah.
Where he kicked I think it was his 1000th goal, and they all stormed it.
See, there's a market for it now. Which game it happens on?
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
What's the favourite?
Titans, I think.
Fuck, he scores 6.
Well, they play. What's he got to get 9? Yeah.
No, I think it's 7.
Is it 7 now? Yeah, there was definitely a market for it.
Yeah, I reckon NRL, you got to allow everyone to rush it.
Yeah.
I know there's about 30 people in the borough, but just let them come onto the field.
He's gonna get 7, and the Titans are the favourite at $1.20. They play Titans this weekend.
Like, what are we worried about? AJ Munro might break the record.
Oh fuck! AJ might run in the goals past him, Munro.
Sorry, Titans fans. We had to do it.
They're not
Even
playing
you
the
guys.
It's all
I
good.
don't know why I'm apologising to Titans fans. About 3 of them. But yeah, I reckon NRL just lets them rush it. There's not that many of them.
Have to anyway.
Good, mate.
Imagine they rush
entertainment business.
Imagine they rush the field and it gets disallowed.
That'd be sick. And they're all on the field with the ref making that call.
Yeah. Everyone's hands just going on.
They lift up the ref and they're taking him off. I don't think if it's like Klein, if the refs had a shocker and they rushed the field, fuck, that's dangerous for that bloke.
Yeah. I think you reckon NRL will be like watching it?
The NRL's not going to let it happen.
How can you not let it happen? I think it happens no matter what, but I don't like. If the people wanted to rush the field, I don't think the NRL can go. We're going to stop it. Unless they have even if they had 50, holding hands around the field, I still don't think they stop it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll be there.
Obstruction. Yeah, I'll fly down there. All right. So yeah, Storm. They need a I'll have them as favourites to win the comp. Raiders get the moment premiership, but
most people do because they've been there, done that. But they need to switch the fuck on,
big time.
and no one wants them to switch the fuck on. No one wants to see the Storm in the comp, but usually by now they're out and out. Like, oh fuck, like it's who's versing the Storm in the grand final. Yeah. Now it's like
I haven't seen their run. No, I don't want to fucking waste my time looking at it.
No, but they're like it's Storm or not. Their run at the moment sort of like. Even doesn't matter who they're playing, you're just like they're not putting anyone away.
Yeah.
So usually they're pumping teams. Like this week will be.
What do you think?
This week will be interesting. They play on Sunday against the Sharks.
Yeah. What do you think? Sharkies.
Sharks have the wood on them all the time.
They got wood.
But it's in Melbourne Sunday afternoon. Could be thrashing.
Oh yeah, no one wants to play Melbourne in Melbourne.
Yeah. They love a day game too.
Next game was. The Broncos beat the Sharks 34-28. And this was not what I was expecting halfway through that game. The Sharks were doing whatever the fuck they wanted to.
This looked like it was going to be shut the gates early.
Yeah. How good's a Sunday Arvo game though? Like when it's entertaining. Like
day
this
game.
was entertaining.
Surely Broncos love day games.
Surely they lost. They just won their first out of the last 6 games.
Yeah, but it's so much better. Like they're playing another one this weekend.
Yeah,
it's 3:00 Saturday afternoon.
Yeah,
it's like I don't remember when was the Usually we're watching the Broncos every Friday night.
Yeah, how good is it a day game though? I love it. The sun's cracking.
3:00, 3:00 Saturday afternoon.
It got wet at the end, but it was dry footy for most of it.
Yeah, 3:00 Saturday afternoon is prime time.
Yeah, it is. And yeah, I thought it was one of the best games to watch, like entertainment.
Oh yeah, it was mad.
It was free flowing. There was everything in there. Sharks at the start they were just toweling it. Yeah. Nakora's line run. We jinxed him last week.
You got him folded.
Ezra Mann folded him. Not the first person who's folded. But they came out. They were carving up. And then the Bronx just started to turn it around.
Yeah,
Sharks were. They just these halves. It's spoken about a lot, but seriously, big moments or just putting teams away, something needs to change.
They just need to bite the bullet and swap them around. Put Nico.
I don't think 6 and 7 changes.
Put Nico to 5'8".
I don't think.
Yeah. Well, they got to do something. They're doing nothing at the moment. Just run out the same squad every week. And how many games they've lost?
Contract, do you put Nico back to fullback next year and go and look for a 7 or 6?
No, I'm not putting Nico back to fullback. He's been playing halves for too long now. No, I don't think you can't just become a fullback again. I think he's embedded in the halves, and I think he's probably better.
Changes.
Like he won. It's hard for me to go. He's not a halfback when he won Dally M.
Yeah,
like a halfback. Yeah, but he won Dally M half. Like he was the best halfback in the comp. So I'm like, well, he's good enough. It's just, I don't know. The bloke, like I don't want to kick a bloke while he's down, but he's pressure.
It was 10 minutes ago, or less than 10 minutes ago. Game on the line.
It looks like
he kicks it near dead on the crossfield.
But he genuinely looks like he doesn't want the ball.
Yeah.
Like his team.
But even if he does, when he does want to, I'm like, fucking don't, like, please don't grab the ball.
But he's like, he sees the last 15 minutes. That's a half's
prime
time to go. I'm gonna get my team out of trouble here. That's your job. And he just looks not uninterested, but he's just sort of like, oh, don't look for me. Like, I'm not gonna do it.
Well, they don't. That's the thing about the Sharks. They don't have a killer in their team.
No,
they don't have someone where you go get the job done or like just
give him the ball. Most teams don't have that. Most teams have that.
Or if you're gonna win a comp, you need that.
Yeah.
Like, and that's why there's every team has that.
He just needs to be more of a killer, and I wouldn't mind if he was trying. Like you can see he's doing something. No, but he's not trying. Like it's literally shit in the bed. Like he's not doing the stuff he's doing the last 10 minutes in the first 10 minutes. So it's pressure that's killing him. So I don't know. Something needs to change, and I don't know why you wouldn't just swap the halves around and see what happens. Put Trindle at halfback. Put Nico at 5'8". Tell Nico, don't worry about running the team around. Just do your shit in the back.
I was thinking, State of Origin, NRL, after they score a try, how they go in the huddle? I reckon we fucking sneak Adam Reynolds into the huddle with the headgear on, and he just goes out and just does our goal kicking. Because fuck, that sideline kick with game on the line was ice.
Freak.
If only could do it for South.
Yeah, fuck.
2021, mate. 14-12, game on the line.
Fucking started the dynasty. Thanks, Renault.
Do it. Yeah. Thanks, Renault. But yeah, can the Bronx go on a run?
Yeah, fuck yeah. Of course they can. Fucking if they switch on,
they're 5th right now. That's a piss take.
There's like 3 teams in the comp, right? All right, Storm, Panthers, Broncos at their very, very best are almost unbeatable. Like you cannot beat them at their. I'm talking like prime time, best they can play. They are unbeatable, right? That 2023, right? It was pretty much 10 rounds to go. It was like it's Broncos, Panthers. That's it, right? That Broncos team, if they switch on now and just go, we're gonna play the way we play, like they can win the comp. But
what are you doing when Ben Hunt comes back?
That's a weird one because Ezra's playing good. So
Ezra's not changing.
No, I don't think they're dropping Ezra, but their
Walters Pegs works.
Yeah, their hooker rotation works. So it's going good.
And they're playing
perfect
amount of shared minutes.
Yeah, Walters' limited minutes. Walters' limited minutes is letting him rip. Yeah, like he's carving.
Do you put him back in cup after injury and just let him come back, like work his way back in?
I don't know. You at that age, you sort of like, I'm not playing cup. It's NRL or it's nothing. And you just sort of, I don't know. They can't afford to put him on the bench. They can't run 2 small guys on the bench. And what are you going to play him as? What are you going to play 3 hookers? Like, you're not taking halves off the field. So that's a hard one because at the moment I'm not changing my halves.
Yeah. When is he due back? It's not this week, is it?
I don't know.
I don't fucking look at
I didn't check it. I'll check the team list.
Yeah, we've got... No, he's not in there.
No?
No, he's not back yet.
Okay.
Well,
he might be off for a while. He did his hemi, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, for a while.
So, yeah, Bronx can go on a run. And if they do, it is worrying signs. Because, when they make it... When it clicks, they're fucking...
Yeah.
They're hard to beat.
Yeah.
But even that game, like, it wasn't convinced. They were getting dominated.
Yeah, that's
and
why
they
I'm
came
like...
back. I think it's like... I don't think this is a... Yeah, they're in for the run.
No. That definitely wasn't convincing. That definitely didn't go, oh, fuck, Bronx are back. Like, they just chased down the Sharks. Like, they were losing 13 plus. I think it was like 25 minutes to go. So, not by any stretch do I think they're back. But if they play their best footy, they can win the comp. But they need to string it together very quickly.
Another, moving on to the next team, very similar to the Bronx. When they click, they're very hard to beat. The Chooks.
They're going
42-8 against the Cows.
Yeah.
Fucking Cows' defense is horrendous.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm a Cows fan, like, what... Surely Payton's... Does he see it like that? I think they re-signed, but...
There's no way, but, like, looking at Payton and hearing him talk, there's no way he's coaching them like that.
There's no... Yeah, he's ripping them. He's a serious man.
I reckon I reckon he's defense first.
Yeah.
Like, I reckon he's like, fuck attack.
Yeah.
I reckon, like, they're defense.
Yeah.
And for them to D up like that, he must be pissed.
Yeah.
Like, because they are turnstiles at the moment. And it's not getting any better. Like, they've leaked 100 points in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
Yeah, it's wild.
Dead.
They just, like, anything that the Roosters wanted, they were fucking butchering it.
Yeah. Man. No, sorry, get back to the Roosters. Fucking, like, they are, fuck. I don't know.
When it clicks.
You just seem to go every week. Oh, like they're only playing the Roosters, or and I don't know why, but the way I feel at the moment, it's sort of like they seem like underdone, like it's like they're always missing someone, or it's like they're missing some key players. I think it's because they're running young halves.
Well, this just shows when they fix up their like errors and their penalties and shit.
Yeah,
like they literally just be. That's what I mean about the Knights. They can make a game fucking boring. Like last week when we were watching them play, it was, oh man, scratch your eyes out.
Yeah.
But then they come out and they just light up. I think anyone that versus the Cowboys at the moment, like maybe AJ wants to verse them.
Yeah.
He's breaking records against that defense. That is horrendous.
Yeah, you don't know what you're gonna get with the Cowboys. They're fucking, I don't know. They're so hot and cold. Like they're in big trouble at the moment.
And the rumors just out with Cobbo. Potentially immediate release straight to the
apparently straight there because Dragon said no today.
Dragon said no to their price, and
I think manager because I heard that his management basically the Dragon said to him, "We'll offer you 18 months, all right? So you'll be free to negotiate next year. We want to see where we're at."
Yeah,
the following year,
like
and it's no way. Yeah,
yeah.
But he's asking for $750.
I reckon Cal suits him more. Free flowing.
I think he'd be better up there.
Yeah.
And I think I can actually see him in a Cows jersey. So,
yeah. I can't see him in a Dragons kit.
Nah.
That look.
I don't think the environment's at the Dragons. Not that the Cowboys is much better, but I don't think the environment at the Dragons is right for him.
But and people go, "Oh, he needs a strict cut." Like that's Madge, and it didn't work. So going to someone like Flano, I can't see how that's going to change anything.
No.
Whereas a Payton, but you can see the guys in attack are doing whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
But defensively, Jesus.
Oh, yeah,
they're in shambles.
No, Roosters doing good. Scary, Roosters. I'm played wait until Sam comes back.
Marky Mark. Oh, man.
Arousing.
What a specimen.
He's a freak.
He's a gun. Absolute gun.
He's like one of those, I don't want to say one of them, because he's usually the...
League is going to Union.
League is going to Union, and... we give it to union players, saying they can never play league. But he's ripping.
He's a specimen.
Yeah.
And they reckon he might be going back to Union 27.
Play World
Cup.
So
they just hit him up. Yeah, he said the reason why he signed 2 years is so that option was available. I think the Roosters need to lock him down.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
What do you offer, Mark?
Somewhere between 5 and 6.
He'd get more in Union.
Yeah, I know he would, but fuck, you pay him more than that for a winger?
Do you play him in...
Well, Roosters can afford it. They have no cap, so fuck. pay him $1 million.
Sombrero, mate. Well, if they don't get
no
Manu
more than
back,
six.
if they don't get Manu back, that was rumoured.
No more than 6.
Surely they got the money. They just let go heaps of people.
No more than 6. Of course, you're gonna get more in Union. Like he'll definitely be, in the Australian team. He'd go straight in.
He'll walk in the Wallabies.
Yeah, walk in the Wallabies. It's just whether he wants to do that. Yeah, I could play for the Wallabies, but it's just whether he wants to do that. Yeah, I don't know. If I'm the Roosters though, fuck, you got a gun there. He's a freak.
Absolute freak.
Yeah.
But yeah, huge pressure on Peyton, I think. If this keeps up, I want to see that run.
If Seabold's got 2 weeks to turn it around, so does he. There's no way Seabold's got 2 weeks to turn Manly around.
Yeah.
And he hasn't been given the fucking notice. I saw a thing today, don't know how true it is, but Desi told his staff to fire up the resumes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I read a thing today.
What, he was looking elsewhere?
No, like, fuck, he's been given the tap on the shoulder, like, it's not working out.
Get ready.
Yeah, get ready. So he's told his staff.
Who's taking him on?
But who's taking the fucking Titans on? Like, fuck.
Living on the gold.
Who's taking that job? Unless you're given a piece of paper that says fucking, we'll give you 5 years to turn it around.
You've got no expectation.
No, but fuck, you're not turning that. You need to restart. You need to sack all but like 3 blokes.
Tino.
Yeah, Tino.
Jaden Campbell.
Jaden Campbell and
Brimo.
Dreamweaver. You're keeping those guys. He's back in this week.
Is he?
Yeah, the Weaver.
Oh. So the Cows, they get the Titans this week.
Oh, holy fucking hell.
It's one of those games you just watch with like the,
unders
the black screen.
Unders is just unavailable.
Yeah. When you can put your TV on that black screen, it's just that red light in the corner.
Yeah, I love watching that.
I just cancel
Nights Thursday night, Cowboys Titans Sunday afternoon. I watch it like this.
Starting a new week.
Yeah.
But and then they got the Storm. Luckily, it's in Townsville.
Fuck, that helps. Yeah, they just fucking turned it on this weekend.
And that'd be without their Origin players.
Yeah, fuck. Storm's still 13 plus on.
Yeah,
mate. Without Dearden, fuck, mate, that bloke did everything on the wing. He was like, he was throwing everything he could and doing everything he could, and they still got pumped.
Yeah,
you imagine if he left? Yeah, fuck, they'd be in sorts.
Their Cowboys have fallen down to 12th now. They've got a negative 40 difference. 140.
Yeah, 140.
They got a worse.
They got the worst in the comp
than the Titans.
Yeah, they got the worst in the comp. Yeah, it's horrendous. Yeah, they're in big trouble. And I said like they've made changes this weekend, which is good. They put Purdy back in the centres.
Yeah.
They brought what's his name back from Cup. They got Dearden and what's the tall fella that plays in the halves for them?
Hey?
What's the tall bloke that plays in the halves for the Cowboys?
Purdue.
No, not. I just said Purdue's gone back to the centres.
Oh, sorry, bro. Anything you say, I just brush it.
You're watching the Knights highlights again. What's his name? Clifford. Clifford's back. They brought Clifford back.
Oh,
Big Cliff.
He'll come out, have 3 Rockstar games, then go to shit again.
Yeah. No, they'll come back and pump times. They'll drop him.
I was just looking. This I was looking at. The Cowboys have essentially double the points against than the Dogs. That is wild.
We'll check it again after this weekend.
Hey? Oh, shut up. Alright, so yeah, that's Cowboys shambles. Roosters, get rid of your errors and your penalties, and you can do whatever you want.
Get excited for Sam to come back.
Put Marky Mark captain.
Sam should be back in a couple of weeks.
Yep. Oh,
unless there's a strong breeze, then he's fucked.
Alright. Last game of the round, the Spoon Bowl. Eels beat the Titans 36-20. How'd you see it, mate?
That was actually pretty fun.
It was an
entertaining game. It was mad. Bowl, yeah. That was good.
Spoon Bowl delivers in my notes.
No halves for fucking Para.
No halves. Fucking Dean Madison's pretty much Joey Johns.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about him. Nah,
Footy Dean.
Yeah, it was 2005.
He's a freak,
yeah, Carlton. No, it was good. In fact, the more I watch Iongi play, I'm like, we let him go. Like he's a gun. I don't know where he'd fit into the Panthers side, but he's a gun. Yeah. And the more games he plays, he's getting way better. He's doing shit now, like grabbing for himself. So he's getting way more confident. He's running the mark. He's good.
He's keeping that Joash Papali'i is a freak. and he's on the bench. Like he's making the 17. But when Joash left the Dogs, I was fuming because he is an absolute. People when he gets his chance, people are gonna realize he is like an absolute gun, and Iongi's not even getting him a look in. He is just so consistently good, Iongi, at the moment in a pretty much shithouse team. Like they're way better on the turnaround now from the start of the year. But I don't think people realise Joash Papali'i, when he gets his chance, and if it's not at the Eels, he's gonna light up the comp.
Yeah.
He's like Kinney, he's that energy bunny, like breaking tackles, he's a freak.
Yeah.
And like if I'm the Dogs and they're looking at Pappy and they're doing that, I'd be looking at bringing him back if he's not gonna get a crack.
Yeah.
Because they've already hinted at that Tracy's in the one. So
they might bring him back.
Oh, I'd be looking at that because he's a gun.
Yeah.
But yeah, Iongi, absolute gun.
Yeah, he's a weapon.
If like he wouldn't be far off that. He'd be third in line for that Queensland jumper. Brimo's obviously going to the Poms.
Who?
Iongi.
Oh.
Where you go Ponga, then you go Walsh.
Yeah.
Is he? He's got to be third.
I'm forgetting someone.
No, you're forgetting fucking Owen. He's third. I'm telling you right now. Whoever you can't remember is a fucking reason for it.
Yeah, no, I can't remember.
Iongi is a gun, and
Yeah,
I don't
he's a good
think.
player.
I reckon a couple of years he'll be in that arena.
Yeah.
Foreign, he's still kicking.
Yeah, fuck. He's still playing good.
Yeah.
Like,
he's a gun.
He still tries hard.
Yeah.
Fuck, he must be sore the next morning.
Oh, man. He's doing everything he can.
Yeah, fuck.
He's fucking ancient. I think he's the only one that's a grandfather in the comp.
Yeah, fuck. He looks old out there too.
He looks like a grandfather. He's still shredded though.
Yeah, he's only mid-30s and he looks like he's fucking 60 out there. It's
Mate,
wild.
you would be looking 60 playing for those fucking
Yeah, it's right, yeah.
I feel for Titans
He probably
fans,
sprays them.
Hey?
He'd be spraying them too.
Yeah. Des just lets him loose on him. He does what he wants.
Yeah.
And both of them will kick him for goal. Keep it going.
Oh, yeah, that's elite. Speaking about elite, obviously I'm a little bit biased, because Brian To'o is not only one of my favourite players of all time, but I reckon he'll go down as the greatest winger of all time.
Oh, 100%.
Right? Zach Lomax.
Zach Limnick.
Lomax. If I can't even say his name,
Yeah.
I was like,
Lomax. When the fuck do you decide to bring your kicking boots now?
I don't know, I don't know what it is, I didn't really. I knew who he was at the Dragons, right?
Yeah.
I knew he was a good player, and
and
he always wanted to play centre, and the hype was there, and he wanted to play, but all he wanted to do was flick past and do all the showy shit, right?
He didn't want to do the hard shit.
This fucking winger Zach Lomax. Oh,
I've never seen
God.
busy, eh?
He's a freak.
Yeah.
When the fuck where do these carries come from? He's a fucking weapon.
Yeah.
But
he's almost Kraz.
Oh fuck yeah. Fucking hell. 4 Lomaxes equals 1 Karaz.
Karazi.
Yeah. Is he up against Tall this weekend?
Kraz right side, or left?
No. Right. Tall's right.
Tall's right edge?
Yeah, Milky's left.
Kraz is right edge. So Milky Karaz battle.
Oh, fucking hell.
I'm gonna be
one for the ages. Well, yeah, it's gonna be milk in my undies. That's fake. One for the ages.
And then To'o Montoya.
Oh, that's not even a fucking competition.
I know Montoya's a freak.
Montoya's getting a bath.
If
you might be asking fucking Kraz right now, can we swap?
I'm telling you, if you swap Montoya and To'o in Origin, you wouldn't realise.
Yeah, Queensland realise. So doesn't matter if you get Klein.
Yeah, we got Klein.
Yeah,
close Klein.
That's fucked.
That wraps up the games for this weekend. We're gonna move into our best bets.
Yep.
And our value bet. If you want
me to go first?
Yeah, go. Hit us.
All right. So I'll do my value bet first. So I've gone the fucking impossible and tried to pick the 8 winners this weekend, just head to head, right? Fuck. And I know it's the fucking hardest year ever to do this. So this one's gonna pay, all right?
It better.
First week, fucking disastrous, right? Second week, much better.
Much better.
Third week, let me fucking speak, man. Third week, it's time to hit. This is hitting.
Hit?
Yeah, I'm hitting.
Hitting a rule.
All head to head. We're going Panthers,
Wrong.
Manly, Knights, Broncos, Dragons, Bunnies, Storm, Titans. That gives you $201.
You've
$201
head to
odds.
head should be 201 against the Raiders.
201 head to head. They nearly got rolled by the Tigers. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Alright. Best bet. You'll love this one. Knights head to head. Best ponga anytime.
That's a pain.
Gets you $4. It gets you $17.
Best bet.
Best
Knights
bet.
against Raiders.
Knights best and ponga. Yeah, they're on a fucking turn here.
Best bet for best.
Rest and Huddy. Fucking Knights on a streak here. They rip up at home.
Fuck no.
Yeah, ponga best. Get on that shit.
Jed Stewart.
That'll be
hat-trick.
$10 by the time this comes
Jed
out.
Stewart hat trick. Sima Sasangi double.
All right, let's hear your shit bet.
All right. My best bet of the week.
Mm.
Ronaldo and Carraz anytime. So
What's that pay? $6.
no, not even, mate.
$4.
Ronaldo, Mulatalo,
Yeah.
and Jacob Carraz.
Yeah.
$4.87. Best bet. Lock it in. Done. Almost 5 times your money. What a deal.
Depending on what you put on it.
Hey?
Huh? Go.
What do you mean?
Huh?
$100 minimum at least.
Yeah, fine.
No,
otherwise you're
gamble
getting a happy meal.
My value
Mm.
of the week, another simple 2-legger. I've got Warriors 13 plus against the Bronx. I reckon the Bronx was just a blip in the radar. They were going like this and they go like this, and then you back down. And then the Warriors just smoke them. They come out and they just put Connor on their assholes. 13 plus.
Excellent.
Warriors in the 13 plus cows. A very cows thing to do. They're versing the Titans. Attack.
13 plus cows.
Yep. They're back, mate.
Fucking hell.
They're gonna Clifford's back, mate. He's a legacy game.
Fuck
So
me.
if you got Warriors 13 plus and the
Yeah.
cows 13 plus, 2 legs,
Yeah.
$19.70. 2 legs. That's my value bet.
Okay.
You can thank me later.
We'll put them up on Instagram this week.
Yeah, we'll put them up on Insta. Keep following me. Keep going along. Kleiner Rugby, week 3 is wrapped up. Week 4, we're going to get after it straight into Origin again.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to talk about how we're going to spank them.
We're going to make our bowl predictions again, like New South Wales head to head.
Yeah, fuck. I don't want to jinx this again. Ashley Klein 13 plus.
Fuck. 13 plus penalties in the first 10 minutes. That should be fucking on there. That should be in the betting.
But I'm going to make a wager live on air.
Oh, yeah.
Dogs, Panthers, our 2 teams. $50.
Only 50.
$50.
Only 50.
I'm fucking broke. You see my bets.
Yeah, right.
$50.
Yeah. There you go.
All right. Thanks for coming, guys.
There you have it, folks.
And I'll see you $50 richer next week.